Hey everyone, and welcome to today's video where I'll be showing you this evening sort of vintage pinup inspired look. It is very glittery, very gorgeous, very extreme, you know, for a night on the town, going out to dinner, going to a show, just something where you want a little extra pizzazz. So I've already moisturized and I'm just going to prime with this Unseen sunscreen. It's a really nice sort of day-to-day sunscreen that also has like a really nice finish. So it works beautifully as a primer. I just have a little sample at the moment, but I am definitely hoping to buy a full-size one at some point. As usual, I'm using my e.l.f. concealer. I don't know, it's just so good. I'm kind of running low on this one, but I do already have a spare, but I just want to make sure that I've used every last drop in this before I move on. So recently I have had quite a bit of acne around my jawline and on my forehead, so I have been using quite a lot of concealer. For foundation, I'm using the Collection Lasting Perfection foundation. This is my favourite foundation. I need to find out if I can get this in New Zealand because it's from the UK. It's only £6 and it's super full coverage. It's super hydrating and comfortable to wear and just like, I don't know, it's perfect. It's like my ideal foundation. So I don't wear it day to day because I like it so much and I don't want to run out. I know on camera a lot of foundations tend to look good, but I swear this one is just the best. This foundation I'm using shade 4 Extra Fair, and I find it to be really perfect for my undertone. I have real struggles sort of finding a foundation for my undertone. I think I'm neutral because a lot of foundations either pull really pink or really yellow on me, but this one, I don't know, it's a really good match. So for setting the under eye, I want a really flawless finish since I'm going out to a really nice dinner with some friends tonight, so I just want to look really good. It's a Sunday, I'm taking it easy, I'm taking it very chill. I actually went to a concert last night and it was Beast Wars, so it was very intense. I'm very sore and exhausted today and I have a very sore neck, so I just want to take my time and look really good for tonight. So just with my sponge, I'm patting out all the creases. Then I'm taking the back that I haven't used, just dipping it in the powder and then pressing that in. I try to look just straight ahead when I'm setting it. If I look up, I will set in sort of my natural creases deeper than usual. I found this sort of gives the best finish. I know I like to take the powder down and in my nose area and just sort of pat out and set everything that I can. I'm using the Juno & Co microfiber sponge. I think that's what helps give it such a beautiful finish. And to set the rest of my face, I'm just going in with a brush. So I've zoomed you guys in for the eye portion. I'm taking my Beauty Bay Bright Matte palette, but I'm pretty much just using these neutral shades at the top. So I'm taking the lightest sort of beigey nude shade and just using that to really blend out my crease. So that's just giving a super light shadow. Now I'm going in with the next deepest shade, putting it on the outer third of my eye and blending up into the crease. Now I'm going in with a different but very similar brush to the next darkest shade, which is quite a bit darker. And just really packing that on. So I did a classic forgetting to press record there. So I've already been into the eyes with these 3 shades here, and now I'm going to go in with this grey shade, or I have gone in, and I've just really pressed it on the outer edge of the eye and then blended it up into the crease, but only sort of really lightly and delicately. You can see it still has those warm tones from the brown shadow, but this grey just sort of gives it that true shadow sort of look. I just filmed, or thought I filmed, this whole glitter decision debacle. I'm just going to show you again some sort of glitter comparisons. So the first glitter I was thinking about using was this Lit glitter in Tinseltown. It's like a beautiful silver with sort of pale blue, pale green and really pale pink shifts to it. It's a really beautiful glitter. There's a really good sparkly sort of distance. This is gorgeous. I've had it for years. It's sort of like my special, oh, I've just got it all over my hand. A special sort of go-to glitter. Probably see, it looks really nice. But now it's all over me and I've kind of wasted it. Then my other decision was my Kaima Cosmetics glitter, which I've used on the channel before. So that's the sort of lid. This is like a multi-chrome Flakes. You can see it's like sort of different, really flat shapes. Don't want to lose any of this one. And this looks really sort of super gorgeous. The colours are really vibrant in this, whereas the lit ones, they're sort of more subtle, very silvery, but this is very much like a multi-colour chromatic sort of look. I'm just going to take some glitter glue and put it in the inner half of my eye, sort of pressing a little bit up into the crease. I'm going to take one of these sponge tip applicators, dip it into the Kaima Cosmetics, and then just press it on. Now that I'm doing this, I sort of feel like I did want to go for more of a glittery rather than a flaky look, but it's a bit late now. And this still looks absolutely gorgeous. It's like, I don't know, some sort of like colourful puzzle thing. So with this one you really don't want to like rub it or anything, you just want to press it on lightly so that all those shards stay in different sort of sizes. And then just brushing away some excess sparkles. I do like to just swipe lightly on the lid as well to get any that are sort of ready and waiting to come off. Great, so that's my sort of glittery portion. Great, so now it's time for the eyeliner. So I'm gonna want pretty big wings for tonight. I feel like with an evening look you really want to go big and go really bold. So that's why I would always recommend using a glitter on the eyelid for like an evening or like special event look. Just where you'd sort of have your lighter shadows for a general like pinup sort of look. But even sort of like a glittery like normal shadow, a kind of liquid glitter shadow is another really good option if you don't like loose glitter. So I usually apply the Kaima Cosmetics after my eyeliner, which I've just remembered now, just because otherwise it can be sort of annoying with the flakies getting on your eyeliner. So at the moment my routine is very much do the wing and then head to the inner corner and then sort of join them up. I've been thinking of doing an updated how I do my eyeliner tutorial, because I'm pretty sure I haven't done one since like years and years ago. I mean, that might be a really good sort of just basic. In the inner corner, I've just extended it slightly, and then I'm going to take it across and into my waterline, just filling in the actual inner corner with eyeliner as well. So just a really nice pointed, elongated eyeliner shape. So my second wing didn't go quite as well, but I've tried to sort of make them even. Now that I'm looking at them in the camera, I sort of feel like they look really uneven, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Now onto the brows. I mean, obviously I can't really give a lot of advice for people with normal brows. If you're someone who does draw them on, or like just have sort of the front piece of your eyebrow, I would always recommend for an evening look, just bringing it a bit higher, just really defining it, making it super arched. I'm not sure if I mentioned before the whole drama with my the green shadow I use for my eyebrows running out, but I've recently bought a new eyeshadow that is perfect for my brows and my green hair, and I'm just so excited about that. And there's the brows. No, I'm not doing that extreme gothy look tonight. This is a pinup tutorial. But I do kind of love that. I might try a few looks, sort of, I don't know, maybe in the next couple of weeks with some pencil thin brows, because I really like that sort of look. Great, so that's the eyeliner for both brows done, and now it's time to move on for the eyeshadow. I never know if I should include brows as part of a tutorial since these are kind of specific, but... So I just take my metallic green, sort of to the top of the arch of my brow, fill it in. Oh, look at that sheen. I love this new metallic shadow. It's actually just a Mecca Max one, so I think it cost $9. Very reasonable for such a great shadow. So then I've got some more on my brush, and I just sort of go a little upward flat strokes to get the shape of the front. I'm going with quite a squared off look at the moment, and then that front isn't quite as sharp as I'd like, so I'm just going to go in very gently with the green. So I'm just going in with this Essence Get Big Lashes mascara. It was super cheap, which is why I really like it at the moment. I'm only going in with one layer of mascara, or one kind of mascara, because I am going to be wearing falsies with this look. So for an evening look, definitely going to do a bit of contouring. So I start quite high and then blend up I have quite a round face, so I really try to angle it by, oh, brush just broke. I try to give it a bit more shape by putting my contouring at such an angle. For blush, I'm using one of the Animal Crossing Colourpop ones. I've never bought Colourpop makeup before, and I've never really sort of wanted to. But when they came out with the Animal Crossing collection, I just couldn't help it. And so I bought myself a palette and a blush, and I might actually end up buying some more. So this is a really cute sort of like deeper pink tone. I saw a lot of people didn't really like it because it was a little bit purpley, but I think a purpley sort of blush is really, really excellent for a nighttime look. Another one of my favourite night ones is Dolce Vita by NARS, so there's the two together. Like a really deep sort of cool but warm blush is the way to go. Cool but warm, really helpful. And I think a really deep sort of reddy blush, something really pigmented, something not so light. Using this Kiko Milano shadow, it's not great, but the only highlight I have has a really purple tinge. So I'm just going to use this shadow. The problem I have is that it's got quite a lot of pigment to it, so if you're not really careful about placement, it can look a bit dark. And I like to bring my highlight quite low down onto the cheek to give sort of a flushed, sort of like healthy sheen look. And then I'm just going to take a smaller brush with my highlight sort of shadow shade and just go under the brow bone. And just a liquid liner for my beauty mark. I can just, my big freckle where I draw my beauty mark on, even on the most, like the super full coverage foundation, I can still see it, so it's super easy to draw in the same place every day. I am actually going to use this, which I flashed earlier, as my sort of under eye thing. This is an e.l.f. liquid glitter shadow thing. I don't know what it is, but this is the shade Disco Queen. I really like to use this in the same place I put my Kaima one. Surprisingly good and quite cheap actually. So I'm just putting it under the eyeliner and then just coming along under the eye for a bit of a pop. Actually just going to go back into my big palette and take some white on a brush and then just run it under my eyeliner. The lips, I'm going super simple tonight because I am going out to dinner and we're going to a really nice place, so I'm going to want to eat a lot, so a gloss just is not going to be it. I'm actually using one of the Colourpop Lippie sticks. This is in the shade Goldie, and it's a really nice sort of really deep red, almost sort of brown colour. A really, really deep red. I chose this lipstick because it does have a really good staying power to it, like almost as good as some of my matte, like wet to dry lipsticks. So I am kind of tempted to brighten it up with this glittery one though, and just, oh, there I go, I can't help myself, but I think that's kind of exactly what I'm looking for. It'll probably affect the staying power and it won't be as good, but I'm just a sucker for adding a little bit more glitter anywhere. So I'm not doing my hair or anything tonight, I'm keeping it quite low key because as I mentioned I was at a concert last night and so I'm feeling very sort of delicate this morning. So I always find I put on blush and it looks like a lot and then I put lipstick on and then the blush disappears and I'm a bit worried because every time I do this I go too hard with the blush, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. Sort of really amp up that colour. And if you know my friend Miss Flossy Pots on Instagram, I'm going out to dinner with her and she will guaranteed be wearing more blush than me, so I can go a little bit hard tonight. So here's the finished look, really sort of glittery, sparkly, shiny. That's really sort of what you want in an evening look. I would always recommend a glitter on the upper lid for a special event, the evening, just something to sort of make your eyes really pop more than just the eyeliner. A little bit of glitter on the lip. It's a beautiful sheen. Otherwise I would recommend just a normal red lipstick and a gloss over the top if you're not going to be eating. Otherwise a little bit of contouring. I was going to contour my lip, but since this is very dark I didn't want it to go too vampy. So just a darker colour sort of on the outer V's is what I would recommend. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Sorry it's been a wee while. I know I posted one a few weeks ago I think. I recorded that video a couple of months ago and then I got a call to go on a job out of town, so I've been working out of town for a couple of months away from my home, so I haven't been able to record videos, I haven't had the time or the energy, let alone my camera, but now I'm back, I'm settled in my home, I'm just sort of finishing decorating things at the moment, so I should hopefully be getting more videos out to you soon. The thing about filming in front of a window is you don't really get as much glasses reflex, but here's the completely finished look with glasses. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully I will be seeing you again soon. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment if there's anything you would like to see a video on and I will see you on the next time. Bye.